Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to your continuing coverage of the Defense 2, brought to and organized by joinDOTA, commentated by Toshley, and sponsored by Razor and BenQ. We're continuing on with the playoffs. Game 3 between Mousesports versus Evil Geniuses. EG took up the first game in a very swift and efficient manner, with Mousesports responding to that in the same way with the second game, them securing victory once again in a very quick, swift, and efficient manner. And how will the third game unfold? Nobody knows, except for the people who've already looked at the results or watched the VODs or watched it live, because this game is like a month old. But disregard that. Disregard all of that, as a matter of fact. Whoever takes victory in this game will push forward and I believe go into the grand finals or the semi-finals. I should actually have a look from within the Defense 2, with the top prize being that of what, 10,000 euros, 7.5 thousand euros. It's a significant sum of money. And of course, on both sides, we have the full rosters reporting in. On the side of Mousesports, on the Radiant side, the team hailing from Germany, we have 1437 sitting in the captain's chair, following that up with Come With Me, Sing Sing, Black, and Bambo. And on the side of EG, playing on the Radiant side, we have Malik in the captain's chair, following that up with Demon, Universe, Bulba, and Fear, both making up the full roster for the team of EG. Jumping straight into the draft, we have EG taking out Rubik, taking out Broodmother, taking out the Leshrac. Two very standard bans with the Rubik. We've seen Mousesports, the Sing Sing, utilize that Rubik so effectively, and it puts this horrible pressure on your team when there's a Rubik on the other side, knowing that we need to make sure we don't give him our big spells, because it could spell doom for us within the next team fight, or even just guarantee the death of one member, because a Rubik doesn't have to hold on to that powerful ulti that he snags up. He can just use a black hole to kill one guy, because a Rubik, the ulti only lasts for 5 minutes. So he can use it with absolute impunity, and it could just be some easy kills that would have otherwise not have happened had that Rubik not snagged up that skill. Mousesports taking out the Lycan, 100% understandable. They lost their first game so considerably, so significantly, because of that Lycan pick that the team of EG secured for themselves. It was like a 17-minute loss. It was ridiculous. Lycan was just too much for them to handle, and their second ban are going to be the Tinker. Tinker being taken out by Mousesports every single time, and EG must be very good, very powerful, and very strong with that Tinker, or Mousesports maybe just don't want to deal with it. Disruptor going to be the third hero taken out by the team of Mousesports. This leaves Naga Siren in the pool, but we also have some other powerful heroes. Darkseer, Nature's Prophet, just to name a few. We also have Chen and some other powers such as that. Powerhouses rather, such as that. And the Disruptor being taken out, we saw EG in the last game. They used the Disruptor quite well, and it was really annoying. A lot of kills were snagged up by EG purely because of that disruption. I mean, that Disruptor. That Glimpse is such a great ability, especially combined with another stun. And you put the telekinetic field around, they can't escape. You put the static field around, the static storm, and they can't go anywhere. They can't blink out, they can't use any spells. It's a very, very bad situation to be in for whoever's caught in there. Not to mention the fact that laning against that is the worst thing ever. We saw Sing Sing, the amount of harassment he was dealt by that Lightning Storm to come out of the Disruptor. Every single time he got close, bam, Lightning Storm, brought his health down 1/3. And I'm sure Sing Sing was telling 1437 during the picking phase, ban out that Disruptor, man. F that guy. F that effing hero. It's effing FFF. I can imagine Sing Sing just saying that for 1437. Get rid of him. F that guy. Screw laning against that. Naga Siren going to be picked up by EG this time. Again, powerful heroes left in the pool. Naga Siren, Darkseer, Nature's Prophet, and EG pick up that Naga Siren for themselves. And we saw in the previous game, Mousesports utilize that Naga Siren fantastically. And you know who's in the pool? Tidehunter. Mousesports picked themselves up a Darkseer and a Venomat, so they love to play that Venomat, absolutely. But who is still in the pool? He is called Tidehunter. EG, Nature's Prophet, Tidehunter, Naga Siren, Tidehunter. It's a pretty good combination, isn't it? Song of the Siren, they're all frozen, and then suddenly Ravage. The very second it runs out, the best initiation you have ever asked for. 5-man Ravage, easy peasy, with the use of that Naga Siren. And EG are really taking a lot of time to pick Nature's Prophet and Tidehunter. Or maybe this will be another weird game where Nature's Prophet doesn't get picked or banned until the final banning phase, which was just odd. I can't believe it's like, really, Nature's Prophet, the 5th and final ban out from both of the sides? He really survived the phase and didn't get picked or banned? Maybe these teams just don't like Nature's Prophet. Malik, my friend, you're going to have to decide fast. We have 25 seconds remaining of that reserve time, and we haven't even picked our second hero. Geez, Nature's Prophet and Tidehunter, it seems sort of screaming out, isn't it? Ravage, you've got the nice global control. They're going to go with Chen and Windrunner. Definitely not what I would have expected. And Mousesports obviously going to ban out that Tidehunter, or maybe pick him up for themselves, pick up the Nature's Prophet for themselves. Chen's an understandable pickup, but Windrunner over a Prophet, over a Tidehunter that you can combine up with that Naga Siren? I don't know what to say about that. Let's hope maybe they have a plan under their belt. Let's hope it can work out in favor for the team of EG. One thing that EG do have a lot of are the Sables. And Mousesports going to go with that Enchantress. So another hero very similar to Chen. In my opinion, stronger in the early game, but a bit later towards the later stages. A bit weaker towards the later stages of the game in comparison to the Chen, in my opinion. But then again, that Impetus does a nice chunk of damage. The heroes being selected up by both sides today, definitely not what I would have expected. But what EG have right now are a nice amount of disabled. We have the Ensnare, 5-second physical slow of sorts that goes through magical immunity, and then we have the Shackle to come out of the Windrunner. So that's one hero that we can simply tie down. While the Ensnare is in effect, we can waddle our way as a Windrunner into position for that perfect Shackle to a tree, to a creep, to another hero, to whatever the hell you want. And that hero won't be moving anywhere for a considerable amount of time.
Reserve time.
And we're taking straight away into the remaining couple of seconds of their reserve time. Invoker going to be taken out. We're looking at the solo mids the team of EG is currently now. Mousesports are probably going to take out that Tidehunter. Nature's Prophet will probably not survive this banning phase either. Brumar's going to be taken out. Are they... well, I guess if EG didn't pick up the Tidehunter first up, I'm going to guess Mousesports probably aren't too worried about them picking him up the second time. Especially considering they need... well, they don't really need it. The lane composition is looking alright thus far. And we'll see how it all unfolds. I think it's a possibility of an aggressive tri-lane with that Chen, with the Naga Siren, with the Windrunner. Or maybe we'll see Windrunner in the off lane, and we'll pick up another hero to synergize with a potential tri-lane of Naga Siren and Chen. Possibly someone like an SK, which just got taken out by EG, so that is indeed not going to be the answer. And Mousesports respond to that with a Silly Bear. So Nature's Prophet, Furion still in the mix. Tidehunter still in the mix, and maybe this is a bit of mind games going on. Maybe you're thinking, if we leave Furion and Tidehunter in the mix, EG will have to pick one of them, and the one that they don't pick, we will snag up for themselves. You'll think, maybe we want that great initiation with the Naga Siren and the Tidehunter, or maybe we'll want that great global control to come out of the Nature's Prophet.
10 seconds.
Enigma's also still in the pool. Another great initiation hero, which EG might want for themselves. And Nature's Prophet is going to be picked up by EG. And Mousesports, they still have a wide selection. They could go Tidehunter, they could go Enigma. They maybe might want to synergize someone up with the Venomancer possibly, so we could see someone with some slow. Shadow Shaman's going to be taken up, so we have a nice amount of disable to come out of the team of Mousesports. Rasta, of course, Hex. Shackle, 4.75 second duration Shackle, and the Hex lasts a nice amount of time as well. We've got slows to come out of the Enchantress and the Venomancer, and then we have the Vacuum to come out of the Darkseer. I'm just going to say thank Christ Nature's Prophet got picked up. I'm very surprised, again, Evil Geniuses aren't synergizing that Naga Siren with the Tidehunter. It seems like a blindingly obvious combination, and we've seen it used time and time again in competitions whenever they get a hold of both the Naga Siren and the Tidehunter.
5 seconds remaining.
Keeper of
the Light going to be picked up. Tidehunter not seeing the light of day. And Mousesports pick up their right-click carry, the Anti-Mage. You're just going to right-click everything to death. And this could work out pretty well if we could right-click the Naga Siren enough time, get that mana to absolutely nothing, then no Scream is going to come out, but Naga Siren most likely going to secure herself a Diffusal Blade, which of course is some delicious mana burn to return to the team of Mousesports. The picks were definitely not what I would have expected at all. Differing very... I guess we're unleashing our new strategies since we're closing in on the finals. Looking at the lanes to come out of Mousesports, somewhat uncertain actually. I'm thinking Anti-Mage and Rasta in mid or possibly bottom. Enchantress in the jungle. Darkseer obviously going solo off lane. But where does the Venomancer go? Maybe we'll see a tri-lane with Shadow Shaman, Anti-Mage and Venomancer, or Shadow Shaman, Enchantress and Venomancer. I'll have to wait and see. Over on the side of Mousesports, on the Radiant side, we have Shadow Shaman being played by Sing Sing solo mid, possibly? Then we have Come With Me to take up the role of the Enchantress. Black playing as that Anti-Mage 1437 to be playing as the Darkseer, and Bambo playing as the Venomancer. Over on the side of EG, we have Universe that plays the Keeper of the Light once again, Fear playing on the Nagasar, and Malik playing as that Chen, Bulba to play as a Windrunner, and last but by no means least, the Furion being taken up by Demon. Zaport. Very nicely done, Sing Sing. So in the mid, we're going to have Bulba, or we're going to have Demon. I thought Demon was maybe taking the easy lane. Seems it's possibly not the case. And down the bottom, we'll have a tri-lane of Fear, Malik, and Universe, with Malik spending his time in their jungle. Yeah, so did I, Bulba. So did I. Up on the top, we're going to have Come With Me alongside 1437, and it seems Venomancer will be joining the game as well, so we will indeed have that tri-lane to unfold at the top. Sorry, Fraps actually just crashed, but everything's fine now. And aren't we having some silly fun in the chat? Down the bottom, we'll have Black going solo by the looks of it, with Rasta in mid, and up against the tri-lane, Black is probably going to have some troubles against a trio of death coming in from EG, and we might have a swap, we might have a bit of a rotation as a result. While he has a Blink will probably not be enough to withstand against this. We've got so many slows, we've got disables. If Chen gets a nice creep, it's going to be pretty horrible. Double damage to be secured by EG Demon. First rune of the day to be picked up by them. This tri-lane at top is going to be quite the force to be reckoned with, but no one's at top currently. I'm going to guess Furion, possibly TP up there. We're going to do a lot of... but I don't know what to say. Like quad lane down bottom if you really want, which will make this sort of tri-lane a bit ineffective unless they go and kill towers, which is no doubt a possibility. And we're thinking of moving in on the Anti-Mage once again. We have double damage, we have Furion, or rather Keeper of the Light, moving into position. And the right clicks are already coming in from the Naga Siren. And yeah, I'm thinking Black might be dead. We have a Centaur Khan secured up. We're going to move in. We'll probably dive the tower, especially with the use of these Treants. But suddenly the creep wave comes in, being intercepted, and Black realizes I'm in some trouble. I don't have a TP. I can't leave. I can't hide in the trees because they'll just find me. I'm in not a great situation. However, this aggression is going to be paid for because we're simply just going to take the easiest tier 1 of our life. Where the hell did the Anti-Mage go? Oh, he's buggered off. This is going a bit of trade. A lot of early aggression coming out of both sides. The tier 1 at the top is being taken down by Mousesports, and the tier 1 at the bottom is being taken out by EG. Fortification going down on both sides. Will it make a difference? Not really. Only just going to delay the inevitable. And Black is being smart, is pulling the creep wave away, going to bring it to one of these ancient camps and get a little bit of farm, as well as weaken the push. However, the tier 1 tower is already taken at 4. And the team of EG have full vision of this Anti-Mage and just can continue to chase him down. Maybe even take a kill on it. Took a little while, but Mousesports secure their tower. 1 minute and 45 seconds into the game, and 2 towers have fallen on both teams. Definitely a little bit different, not what you'd expect. Black will finally get the opportunity to get a little bit of free farm. Glorious, delicious free farm indeed. The Chen still lurking about in the jungle, stealing some powerhouse creeps. And we're pushing in on this tier 2. No fortification is available. No reinforcements are rolling in. The sole defender, Keeper of the Light, who has rank 1 Illuminate and no mana, no chakra magics, and as a result cannot cast those spells, using the clarity to try and bring him back where he needs to be. We're moving in a very, very fast Bambo. Venomous Gales go down to do a bit of damage to Universe. We have enough mana for 1 Illuminate, but that will be it if he does decide to push that out. And this tier 2 tower is looking like it's going to take a fall, quite possibly. We have Bambo just trying to intercept this creep wave. In comes a tornado from the Wildkin, and this is going to absolutely obliterate this creep wave. And Chen's still spending his time in the jungle. While they're not doing much, Anti-Mage isn't exactly getting the greatest farm. 4-1 right now, and he could find himself caught out. The right clicks are being dealt. We have the Hellcaller to try and deal some damage as well. There it goes. Big chunk of HP being removed out, but Black will ultimately be fine. Meanwhile, this top tower is continuing to be pressured. Even with the backdoor oppression, it makes no difference at all. Phenol. Couple of hits coming in from the tower. The tower's getting awfully low, about a quarter HP remaining. Creep wave being intercepted. They should be able to take this down. We're moving in on Black once again. He's unable to get close to get any last hits at all, being denied so hard. If he moves in, he will get taken down in a very rapid manner, even with the use of that blink. And this tier 2 tower is going to be secured by Mousesports. So while they were denying the anti-mage of all of this farm, we're still getting gold in the form of these towers. The second tower, moments away from falling. There it goes. 1437, however, is so low in HP. If you're thinking of TPing in, it could be an easy kill, but it would come at great cost. And the healing salve is going to bring him straight back to where he needs to be. Things are looking up for Mousesports. 2 towers, a tier 1 and tier 2, and we're only not even 4 minutes into the game. But it has come at cost, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Anti-mage 4-1 in the last hit department. In comparison to Nargothrond, 26-5, getting many last hits, as many as possible. In fact, well, of course, there's always possibility of having more, but she's doing a reasonable job. Soul Ring for the Darkseer, as well as boots. We're getting away from him will not be an easy feat. Bamboo catching out Bulba. TP's rolling in and deciding to cancel it off. It's just the Windrunner here. Flap to go down, barely hitting on the Windrunner there. Suddenly, Courier. Yeah, Ursa Warrior actually take that Courier down. Right? Courier? Nope, no Courier. Slow to go down, and Nargothrond is going to simply TP her way back to safety, and the creep gets stolen back by Chen. Meanwhile, Bamboo just having a little bit of a duel with these illusions of the Windrunner. Over in the middle lane, we're 21 for 8, with Sing Sing being 16 to 7, not exactly having the greatest time. The Bulba, the Windrunner, capable of dealing out harassment at every single opportunity. It's no doubt a horrible to deal with. 800 in the bank, boots on the way. Universe farming out these neutral camps rather. 1437 thinking, what's going on here? Potential free gold? Well, this stage most definitely is. Demon 1437 just going to walk right next to each other. Double Iron Shell coming in. Meanwhile, First Blood being missed over in this middle lane. Many heroes are taking a fall, actually. Venomancer alongside the Rasta being taken down by the team of EG, but the Windrunner pays for it with her life. Enchantress trying to do what she can, but alas, what she can is not enough. And EG come out ahead with 2 kills for nothing. And they also secure themselves. Who got the First Blood? Nargothrond. So EG also got themselves the First Blood. And a tower was also denied somewhere. Enchantress denied a tower. I'm guessing it was a tier 2 at bottom? Has to be. While I'm looking at 1437 at top, all this action is unfolding at mid. I'm bad at commentating. Oh, game is sad. Illusion Rune. Who's Illusion Rune? Are you serious? Regeneration Rune? Yeah, bad start. Not much to be done. 1,000, 1,100 closing in on 1,200 in the bank. Going straight for his Vanguard. Ring of Health secured up by 1437. Bambo's guarding this regeneration rune as best as can, but he's being productive while he's doing it. He's getting a little bit of farm in the use of these Plague Wards, so he's not wasting time defending this at all. And Shadow Shaman, Rasta secures himself up that regeneration rune. Has the wards available as well, could potentially deal out a nice amount of harassment. We're stealing Chen's creep straight out of his hand. Chen's stealing them back. But here's the thing, when Enchantress steals a creep, it still has that duration if Chen steals it back. So even if he steals it straight back into his hands, the creep is still going to die within the next, 10 seconds or so. Or a bit longer than that, 40 seconds actually. But it's still significantly less than, forever. Which is normally how Chen creeps last, how long Chen creeps last. And it's a fight of the creeps right now. We're stealing them back and forth, until we've run out of mana, which we have finally done. And these Chen creeps also get the HP bonus, I believe. They're a little bit stronger than normal creeps that Enchantress would secure from the jungle. 1437 moving in on Fear. You can't fight a man with an Ion Shell under any circumstance unless you really like dying. Fear is thinking it, he's thinking it, but it's not going to work out well in his favor, even though he has more HP, because it is an Iron Shell. But with the assistance of several members coming in from EG, he might be able to take on 1437, but 1437 is backing off and not going to allow himself to get taken down in such an obvious and silly manner. Nice little army of wards being placed up, but no aggression to be dealt. We haven't used these wards yet. We don't have much mana, however. Doesn't matter. We have a bottle full or filled with a regeneration rune. And what did Sing Sing just secure for himself? Or what did Venomancer just secure for himself? No idea. Possibly boots or something. Mechanism going to be the next item. Work towards for the Chen. No, down bottom. Nice shackle to come down. Power shot to follow through. Furin is TPing in. Black now has to run for his life. Blink is about to come on cooldown. Needs to blink away, but reinforcements are rolling in. Furin forces to cancel his TP. Bulba Troll Trap to go down. Mana Void to go out. And the Windrun doing absolutely nothing as Enchantress picks up an easy kill on the Windrunner. Alright, currently sitting on 30 last hits. Not having the greatest time. It's finally getting the opportunity to free farm. 8 minutes in. Just has boots and a buckler. Probably going to work his way towards Battle Fury next. On the Enchantress, we're 17-3 with 1 kill under her belt, closing in on 800 under in the bank, rather. Probably going to build ourselves toward a mechanism. 1,000 in the bank for Sing Sing. We have a nice amount of items. The Illuminate doing what Illuminate does best, just being a nuisance, having to be careful of it. Fury TPing in, maybe not. A big engagement is going to happen. The wards have been popped. Demon has been shackled up. Or Sing Sing being shackled up with a Hexaland down there on Demon. Sing trying to run. Furin ulti to bounce through. He's very low on HP. The bottle charges to bring him back to where he needs to be. Furin takes a fall to the might of the Impeders coming out of the Enchantress. And an easy kill turns once again into a gank. An easy death for the team of EG. And that Coddle is low indeed. Power shot to fly through. The shock to fly out. The Creep Wave getting eliminated on both fronts. Sing Sing thinking of moving in. He uses wards, however. Not the greatest use of wards, but if he didn't use them, he probably would have died a horrible death. And 1437 being entangled up, trying to use a haste to get out, but Song of the Siren comes down. However, the Iron Shell, is it still doing damage? I don't think it is. It is still doing damage. Fear is just sitting right next to it. This is a silly idea indeed. And 1437's HP has regen back to a relatively safe level, and Fear can just go straight after, 1437 can just go straight after Fear, hasting it up, right clicks, doesn't even need to. The Iron Shell is enough, but Fury is TPing in. This could be bad. 1437 getting caught in the trees, a vacuum missing as well. 1437 not looking the safest of individuals. EG Melee coming in to try and reinforce as well. Bambo takes a fall, and 1437 now running for his life, trying to juke as best he can, but he cannot run in here. Doesn't have the mana for a TP either. The Illuminate is shackled. The death is what rolls in for 1437. Now that was a big blunder for the team of Mousesports. Venomancer thinking he can help out. The answer to that was no, as he took a very rapid fall. EG rotating to this middle lane. We're pushing on this tier 1 tower, and EG definitely don't want to let that happen. Needless to say, we're moving in. Illuminate to fly out. However, already backing off. The game sense is a bit too good. No one being hit by that. Even the Enchantress creeps moving away. While we're power shotting away through the creep wave, things will be fine on the front of EG. Things are also looking relatively good. Looking over at the gold graph, a slight advantage for Mousesports. Same can be said in the experience department. Fury and TPing in, going straight for Sing Sing. There goes a Sprout, there goes a right click, entangled to follow, but the Ward Trap to come down as well as a Hex. Demon is looking very dead, but Sing Sing does pay for it with his life. Hand of God goes down, but it's a little bit too late, and Furion takes a fall. Hand of God was just a second earlier, would have been the easiest save. Maybe he didn't have the mana for it, considering he has none at this point. It's entirely possible that Demon's just yelling like Bailiff's like, why? Why? You let me die. Windrunner working away towards some phase boots over on the side of the Venomancer, just farming the Ancients, getting a bit of gold, probably going to get arcane boots. The next item on the agenda over in the top lane. Fear thinking of going in on 1437. We saw what happened before, but Furion with the assistance of him should be a very easy kill. We're moving straight in as the Entangle going to have 1437 trying to TP out, but the getting caught out by the trees. There goes the vacuum. Can he make his way out of there? But a nice Sprout to come down once again. The Entangle has followed as well. The Ensnare rather. But the Iron Shell is doing so much damage. Furion takes a fall and Fear might take a fall as well. The haste is going down once again. He's not actually very fast. Did he haste a creep or something? There goes the haste. It was actually an Iron Shell. Fear will get away, but the Furion does not. And once again, a bit of a blunder. Both sides having blunders every now and then. Who's going to get the rune will be denied by the ward coming out of the Venomancer. Very nicely done. And you got to be careful of those level 4 Ion Shells. They do a lot of damage. If Fear wants some revenge, will he be able to get it? There are some creeps who assist out. Mount 1437 looking very dead because his TP. No, the Troll Track comes down. Illuminate to fly out, even though it's unnecessary. Mana being given back to Fear. And EG get a bit of revenge on that annoying as hell Darkseer. Hand of Midas for the Prophet. Still just got normal boots, but that will be solved very quickly. There's definitely some offensive jungling going on down here. Also, nice use of these Chen creeps in that fight. Even though Chen is, like, buggered off somewhere else, probably back in the fountain just chilling out, he's still making use of his creeps. Also has a mechanism in hand, as well as a Hand of God, so a lot of heals to come out of the team of EG. Tranquil Boots for the Venomancer, not going for Arcanes. Arcanes on the roster, as well as a bottle and 1100 in the bank. What items next on the agenda? Well, the options are right now very much available. Enchantress going straight for Aghanim's Demon, potentially being caught out, just going to TP his way to safety, however. No way of stopping this TP. And will simply just back off. But a bit of free farm for the Enchantress in the form. Why are there so many creeps here? There are dire creeps and neutral creeps and treants. There's creeps everywhere in the jungle of the Radiant. And it's just some free farm for the Enchantress. EG moving in, they want to take this tier 2, they want to get some revenge shot to fly out the shackle, a nice shackle to come down indeed. What a shackle indeed, power shot to fly through, Sing Sing taking a bit of damage, the Illuminate to fly out, the HP of these two heroes alongside the Fury and ulti absolutely melting. Bottle charges to bring them back to safety, and we'll simply use the arcane boots, the power, the healing boots that I've forgotten the name of, tranquil boots, vacuum to go down, mech charge to go out, all of the damage being countered right there, troll trap to land down on 1437, the shock to fly out. He will be fine. There goes the Iron Shell and melting every single creep in the vicinity. And F you, Wildkin. Illuminate to fly out. The damage, again, is absurdly big. Regeneration rune to be secured up by the Windrunner, who's also working her way towards a 4-staff. And this top tower is now being pressured by the Naga Siren. And if TPs don't roll in, but 1437 should be able to handle it. Hasten Iron Shell moving straight in. And Fear realizes he has to back off or else fall to the might of the Iron Shell. The might of the Dark Shell. Come with me, still steadily stepping his way ever so closer to the Aghanim Scepter. Has a point booster, just needs the other bits and pieces to form it up. Naga Siren possibly going for a Vanguard, maybe. Has Tranquil Boots. Maybe going straight for a Heart. Just getting that Vitality booster earlier for a bit of extra HP at a fairly minimal cost. Or maybe he is going to get a Vanguard. Either are a possibility. Freaking Wildkin being annoying as hell as it does best. Sing Sing still sitting on a nice amount of cash. Hasn't bought anything out. Might be possibly just going straight for a Blink Dagger maybe. Jump in, get that nice positioning. Jump in, shackle, possibly death to follow. Stealing Chen's creeps all day, every day. And he just does kill. Fury and ulti takes a kill right there. Meanwhile, Naga Siren picks up a kill on the Darkseer over the top lane with the assistance of the Windrunner and Universe. So it's a bit of a 3-man gank going down right there. And Bambo doesn't want to pull himself out too far forward. Doesn't have the vision that he needs. Meanwhile, Mousesports pushing out the tier 3 tower. The wards have been dropped. The damage from them might possibly be sufficient, but maybe not. They're not committing to this, and this is just a bit of free farm for the team of EG. Wards, kill, nice amount of gold. Gold currently a 1k advantage for the team of Mousesports. A little bit over 2k in the experience department. Not significant by any means necessary. Black working his way towards his Battle Fury, sitting on close to 100 last hits, is farming himself up very nicely. Where'd you go? There you went. Probably a 17, 18 minute Battle Fury, not too bad. Could be better, but considering the start that he had, he actually has recovered very nicely. Shadow Shaman 79 for 10, looking good on the creep score. Chen just sitting on 58 to 2. He has his mechanism, and once you have the mechanism, you're pretty much a very happy Chen. 23 to 7, 27 to 3 rather on Coddle. And Aegis Prophet is just right-clicking and Midasing everything to death, as you do. Getting that gold, got to meet your quota. Nice use of wards. We might catch out Fear, or maybe Venomancer will be caught out. The Ensnare goes down. The Riptide doing so much damage. He's going to try and TP out, but the damage is too much, especially with the addition of the Fury and ulti. 1437 trying to help out where he can, but he was a little bit too late to do anything about it. Now it's backing off to the safety of the tower. 1437 has dived in deep, has a Vanguard in hand, but he doesn't mind too much. He's freaking Darkseer. He's tanky as hell. Oh, down the bottom lane, Windrunner pursuing in on the Enchantress. However, Black is nearby, and taking them down will not be an easy feat at all. But Bulb is just providing a nice bit of scouting information. We can already see Coddle, with Nature's Prophet not being too far away. They're moving into position. In comes a TP. They're trying to cut them off. Very nice TP indeed. Suddenly Bulb, Shackle goes down, doesn't latch. The Sprout will follow. Where has Black buggered off to? I have no idea, but Come With Me is looking very dead. One right click is all it would take. Black completely buggered off and left Enchantress on her own. Has a Battle Fury. 17-minute Battle Fury roughly. It's pretty decent, especially considering the start that the Anti-Mage got to. He had an abysmal start. They just kept killing these towers, allowing him to get no farm, but he's recovered himself very nicely. Nature's Prophet going to be going for Aghanims by the looks of it. That was a weird Sprout. Double damage, just going to walk straight by it. Maybe he was worried about someone trying to chase him down here. Sing Sing working his way towards that double damage, but it is going to be picked up with Furion, and this could turn into the death of Sing Sing, but I think he sees that this is indeed the case. Double damage, we're still babysitting it for the time being. Who's going to pick it up? The Windrunner is going to pick it up. Meanwhile, Black just farming it up in the jungle, rather. Who's being used for vision? I think they're checking for Black, seeing if they could find any potential easy kills. 3-7 TPing in. Glorious, glorious Iron Shell doing its work as it does. Chantress steadily creeping towards our Aghanims as we saw before. The Darkseer, 700 in the bank. Naga Siren is going straight for a Radiance actually. The Vitality booster just providing a bit of extra HP. Could be turned into a heart later on, however, so it's by no means a waste. And we're not too far off that Radiance either. 1437 moving straight in, electing maybe not. Maybe I'll just stand my ground. Don't know who else could be there. This tower's creepingly low on HP, and Anti-Mage for the entire game has just been free farming in the jungle. No form of aggression, and he's getting nicely fat. He has a nice amount of farm, closing in on 150 last hits 20 minutes into the game. This Anti-Mage could very easily win it for Mousesports. Shackle to go down doesn't latch, however. Did Enchantress actually deny the creep that was getting shackled? If so, that was freaking smart as shit. Clutch and amazing and incredible. 437, next item on the agenda is a Hood of Defiance. Turn that into a pipe, give some extra spell regen. The wards has been popped down in the bottom lane. This tower will, by the looks of it, take the fall, but the fortification has dropped, and the team of Mousesports elect to back off with only 2 members being here and potentially many members of EG being there. We decide that maybe we shouldn't engage. And Rasta did indeed secure himself a Blink Dagger with all that money that he was banking for himself.
Sprites are with us.
One more right click, all it will take, but it did not. No, it was destroyed by the Radiant. Very nicely done. Another tower for the team of Mousesports. Extra gold. There goes a shackle, a nice shackle indeed. The creep's being stolen back and forth. Power shot to follow through. Venomous Gale to go down. Come with me is very dead. Sing Sing now having to run straight for his life alongside the Venomancer. And the Mechie goes out, bringing every member of EG back to where they need to be in terms of HP. And Mousesports, they lose a member and decide to back off, but they're going to have to defend this tower. EG moving in, the tower is very low, will fall at a very rapid rate. They need to try and get the deny off. Can they do it? The answer to that is no. Chen takes a kill on the tower. The team of EG continuing to push forward, looking for some easy kills, but they're not going to find anything. We've already backed off to the safety of the tower. The Venomancer doing what he can, making great use of his wards. And after taking down the tower, EG just back off. In fact, looks like we want to go straight for Roshan. It's a little bit risky because, yeah, Mousesports just lost a tower, but they didn't lose any teammates. They could jump straight in there and start dealing some damage. I like this, though. Denying the camp. Denying farm from the Anti-Mage. It's smart. This seems we're not going to contest Roshan. No contestant to be had, and it's going to be a very easy Aegis of the Immortals secured by the team of EG. Most likely going to be picked up by the Naga Siren, I'm going to guess. Furion's may be a possibility as well. Windrunner takes up the Aegis, not what I would have expected. But whatever you want to do, Team EG, it's up to you. Getting ever so close to that Aghanims. Come with me, has to be careful, doesn't want to get shackled up, but Furion TP's in. Remember, there's no tower here anymore. Maybe Come with me, forgot Troll Trap to come down. Very nicely done. Come with me, continuing to run away to the Wind Run. The Sprout actually blocks off pursuit, so they can't continue to chase. The shackle doesn't latch anyway. But if that shackle latched and that Sprout wasn't there, I tell you what, everyone would have been yelling at that Nature's Prophet if that shackle latched, because of that Sprout. Tried, and it didn't work out nicely, unfortunately. Black currently sitting on 170 last hits, working his way towards a Manta style. He's doing so nicely for himself. And if we look at the gold, it's actually in favor for the team of EG. The experience is dead even. I thought all the farming to come out of the Anti-Mage would have made up for any difference in gold. But alas, it's not the case. In fact, it's continuing to go in favor. This is a combination of towers alongside Roshan, mostly making the difference here. And maybe kills. Maybe kills making a slight difference. A very slight difference. Invisible Bulba once again. How many invisibility runes are we securing for ourselves? Bulba giving some nice amount of scouting information, and Come with me would be a very easy kill, and it would further deny and delay his progression towards that Aghanim Scepter and the progression towards that very, very strong Impetus. But Sing Sing's not too far away, so engaging on Come With Me while there are members of Mousesports nearby, never a good idea, needless to say. Venomancer also working his way, meanwhile, TPing in. Shackle has gone down. Sing Sing's looking very unhealthy. The Hex goes down, but it's not enough, and Sing Sing takes a fall. Enchantress not giving a single toss. Meanwhile, Tower has been taken down by Anti-Mage, who is again just farming his way to great justice, closing in on 200 last hits. 23 minutes into the game, but it is coming into trade. The wall has gone down. They're trying to defend this tower as best they can. They just keep walking through it, but alas, they cannot do so. Bambo's finding himself in some heat. In goes the Riptide, in goes the Radiance damage, and down goes the Venomancer. And the tier 1 tower takes a fall as well. A mega kill to be secured up by... Shut up, woman. A mega kill being secured up by the Naga Siren. Don't talk over me, bitch. I'm just kidding. No, just don't. I'm speaking. Screw you and your horrible voice filters. Fortification has gone down, but this tier 2 is looking to be in a relatively dire state. Again, nice use of the Naga Siren ultimate, sending it out forward ahead. Not only does it catch off the creep wave and delay their pursuance, the defense ever so slightly, but it will catch out if anyone's trying to defend this. Has Come With Me purchased up that Aghanims yet? His money has suddenly dropped. Did he die recently? I don't know, but we're continuing to press on this tier 3. Fortification is not available. Shock to fly out, weaken the creep wave. The wards are being placed down as best, trying to do as best we can to hold the line, but this just keeps dropping. Jumping straight into Illuminate. The damage coming in on Shadow Shaman is absurd. He gets trapped, and the Entangle goes down. Come With Me is looking very unhealthy as well. The Sprites trying to do what they can. Fear is continuing to pursue the power shot. Nicks Come With Me, but the Sprites are just doing too much healing. The Impede is doing a big chunk of damage to Fear, who's going to be sent back to base by the Chen.
Where are you going?
We've achieved a nice victory. We've taken down, almost taken down a tier 3. We took down a tier 2. Let's back off from here on out. Furin just going to get straight back to farming. How are we looking at gold per minute wise? Naga Siren having a nice amount under a name. Same can be said for the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage who's currently sitting on Manta Style Battle Fury. 200 last hits at 25 minutes. He's looking happy. He's looking healthy. He's looking... great. Looking at the money, a considerable gold advantage for the team of EG. 4k in their favor, exactly the same in the experience department. Once again, 4k in their favor. Sing Sing looks to be working his way towards BKB by the looks of it. Aghanims is a possibility. BKB is a little more likely. Stuns that cannot be interrupted. Hell yeah. Nice use of the Naga Siren. We're continuing to use these very nicely. Just scout around a little bit, as well as scare people, because a Radiance Burn comes out through each of those illusions. Possible engagement, maybe not. A bit of a unification going towards his middle lane. Come With Me, possibly getting caught out. The vacuum goes down. No further damage to follow it up, however. Fear will be fine. Has a Heart of Tarask as well, which is going to make killing this bloody bastard a very difficult task. EG are looking very strong, but don't forget the Anti-Mage who's just continuing to farm for the entire duration of this game. Demon doing the same, working his way towards a sheep stick as well and getting awfully close to it, just needing that Mystic Staff and he will be good. Potential engagement going on. Black is thinking about it. Darkseer going straight for Shivas. In goes the Blink. We're going straight in on Demon. Blinking in. Sing Sing decides to join the game as well. Shackles to follow. In comes a wall as well as a vacuum. And the team of EG are forced to back off. The mech charge has been used. We're continuing to push forward. We can take this tier 2 if EG don't fight. War was a little bit premature in my opinion. This could have been done later and been a bit more useful. And Mousesports are going to back off. We've taken a kill. We're not going to continue to push on with the tower. So they're happy with that. Actually, they have to defend this middle lane. That's what's going on. And the top lane. All the lanes being pushed all day. And EG just love walking through that wall, huh? Mechanism, slowly but surely, we're creeping towards it. Maybe we're even going for a hood, but a mechanism seems more likely. Smoke of Deceit to go out. Who are we looking for? I don't think we're going to find anyone. No one is nearby for the team of EG. They're all backed off. Once we place down, Black spending his time in their jungle because why not? Why not? Potential gold. Black is thinking about it. The team is moving in. There goes a Blink. There goes a Hex. Where the hell is Black? There he is. He's steadily moving in. Shackles followed up. Manta Style to be used. In comes the right click. No mana for heal. Hand of God to go down, but it doesn't matter in the slightest. Mana break to go down, and the death of Naga Siren in a very rapid manner. Buyback being had once it returns straight back into the fight. Maybe even get a little bit of vengeance. Or maybe Fear is just angry. All of these are a possibility. Meanwhile, the middle lane, nice Shackle to go down. Come With Me, Illuminate to follow through. Vacuum to fly out, 1437. Trying to do what he can, but the damage is too much for Come With Me to handle, even with the sprites. 1437, wall on cooldown is forced to back off. Would have been a really good place for a wall, but unfortunately, now it's off cooldown. Now he can potentially engage this big cluster of EG, especially with the assistance of Bambo, who actually has no mana, so not going to provide all that help. This tier 2 tower will take a fall. There goes a vacuum, there goes the wall. Would have been useful a little bit earlier. Ensnare to go down, mech charge to heal everyone back to where they need to be. Now the right clicks are being dealt. Bulba Shackle coming down, doesn't latch, however. Sprout to go down on 1437 once again, getting trapped. He just can't move anywhere. He's having a horrible time thus far. And the team of EG is simply going to diffuse from here on out. We've taken the tier 2. Let's back off from here on out. Scythe of Vice to be picked up by the Chen. How much money does he have? Not what I would have expected. Black potentially being caught out, being forced to stand still because of the mana break, about to TP, unable to do so. There goes a Shackle, there goes a Penance, there goes a damage. Hex to follow it up. Black is looking dead. The Keeper of the Light plowing with that Illuminate, just flying straight through there. Song of the Siren to go down, trying to save the day. The ward's going through that Song, however. Rasta takes a fall. Come With Me continuing to push forward. Bambo trapped in the trees. Demon hiding within there. Going to TP out within the next couple of moments. Windrunner being sent back to base. And Peters, look at the damage being dealt to Malik. But nice use of the Troll Trap. Once again, Black TPing ahead. He wants some revenge on Malik. Will he be able to get it? One more blink is all it would take. Malik cannot escape from here on out. There goes the vacuum. Mech Charge trying to delay the inevitable for a little bit longer. Mana break from half HP. Even more than half HP. Anti-Mage popping. Poor Malik playing on that Chen. Universe like, shit, I gotta leave before I die. Troll Trap to go down. 143 game awfully low. Shackle to fly out. Doesn't latch, however. Illuminate gonna fly out. Just be a bit of a nuisance, but it's gonna do nothing more than that. And Team Mousesports are gonna back out from here on out. They've relatively even exchange of affairs going on thus far. I feel Mousesports sort of came out ahead there. The buybacks were had. In gold, still a 5k advantage for the team of EG. The XP is beginning to close, only a very slight advantage of 1,000 for the team of Evil Geniuses. This game is still, the ball is in, anyone can win this game, that's what I'm trying to say. Furion steadily working his way towards that Naga. He has the Naga, going for Mystic Staff to build that into a Sheep Stick. Sheep Stick on Windrunner, Sheep Stick on Chen. Sheep Stick City to come out of EG. Why do we have 3 Sheep Sticks? Well, why not have 3 Sheep Sticks? 3 Hexes, 3 Disables. It's great. And we already have a nice amount of Disables coming out of EG. We've got the Net, we have the Shackle, Sprout, then Shackle. It all works out nicely. And Roshan is moments away from returning back into the game, and this is no doubt where the next fight will be. They let them have it once. I doubt Mousesports will let them have it for a second time. But Bulba, these invisibility runes just keep going straight towards him, and he's, again, giving some vital scouting information to the team of EG, and they realize that they cannot take down Roshan because 1, he's not back yet, but 2, Mousesports are very, very nearby. Very, very nearby. Let's go with it. Try and take down Roshan with a massive force would be an unwise idea, but maybe EG don't care about it at all. They're going straight for it. Scythe of Vice being secured by the Nature's Prophet. We have 3 freaking Hexes not to come out by the team of EG. I think they're aware that trouble's rolling in, however, gets caught out. Moving in, Roshan is getting low. This is going to be a bad fight for EG. The wall goes down. There goes the Song of the Siren to save the day. That's why they were so daring and didn't care. EG is simply going to TP back out to safety, but this gives Roshan straight into the hands of Mousesports. They've already weakened him up very nicely. Hex to go down on Windrunner. She takes a fall in a very rapid manner. Universe are going to be the next. Hand of God to go down. They're trying to save the day, but the right-click damage coming out of Black is just too much for them to handle. Weakening straight ahead. Mana break to go down. Universe almost getting taken down. Had too much mana, however. And while they didn't pick up any more kills from that, they can simply take down Roshan. Aegis of the Immortal for the Anti-Mage, I'm sure he will gracefully accept. It's possible we'll give it to the Darkseer, however. There's many possibilities. Aegis of the Immortal, the Roshan has fallen to Mousesports. The Aegis of the Immortal, who will it go to, will be secured by the Anti-Mage. and blinks straight onto the offensive. Actually, you know, he blinks straight into the offensive. Manta Style being used, and those illusions are doing a lot of damage. Melee's HP is absolutely melting, but Nature's Prophet is doing work. Miltow takes a 4-1-4-3-7. He's caught himself way out ahead or something, and almost takes a fall to Demon. But in comes Black, in comes a right click. Demon is looking to be very unhealthy. There goes a vacuum, no TP for you. One more right click will do it, but he blinks into a bad position. He's blocked off with the ward, spot him out, and one impedus is all it takes.
Was an act of charity.
Also, regeneration rune. Who's going to pick it up first? Nobody knows! Game is good. And Mousesports are definitely looking great thus far. This anti-mage just has too much farm. And just look, anti-mage doesn't give a crap. It's just TPing around the place, killing everyone that stands in his way with no contestation at all. Right click, easy peasy. And the gold's still 5k advantage for the team of EG, but the XP is creeping up in favor for the team of Mousesports. And the kills just keep coming down for Mousesports. The goddamn anti-mage is just Skull Basher, Battle Fury, Manta Style. He's looking very great, he's looking very happy. And even with the 3 hexes, actually the 3 hexes could cause some trouble. Which is why that we're possibly going to go for a BKB. Actually, does this spell shield reduce the duration of the hex? If it does, it definitely works out very nicely. Vacuum to go down in Universe. Wall to go down a bit premature, a bit unnecessary. It doesn't even create a single illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think 1437 was expecting most of the team to be up here, but alas, it was not the case. It was another wasted wall, it feels. Illuminate to fly out, but at this stage is not that much of a nuisance. Abyssal Blade to be secured up by the anti-mage. Stuns galore. I think I miss Nature's Prophet. It could be a very easy death on his part. But they might catch him out, you never know. This is a... Wait, what the hell is going on? What the... Yeah, Hex is going down, people are dying. Chen trying to send Windrunner back to base, but alas, it's not enough. Hex is landing down on Black, but he doesn't care. He'll just wait it out and then continue on with the right clicking. Entangle to go down, Hex to follow as well. The slow landing down on Fair coming in from the Enchantress. Ward Trap to come down. Hex landing in once again from the Shadow Shaman. And in comes the right clicks. The Death of Fear. Hand of God comes out. Doesn't matter in the slightest. The right clicks, too much for them to handle. 2 members of EG melt under the might of Anti-Mage. Under the might of Mousesports. Under the might of this farmed bastard. And buybacks are being had because they need to buy back in order to defend this tier 3 tower, in order to defend this barracks. And Mousesports might even back off from there on out. They force buybacks. Can't help but be happy with that, but we still have the Aegis. Black is on full HP. Why stop now? Why not continue fighting on? It seems the answer will be back off. Let us farm a little more. Let us lick our wounds. Wait till we're all ready to jump straight back into the action. Maybe even look for a couple of easy kills. Are we looking GPM-wise? Yes, indeed, the anti-mage is looking very happy with himself, closing in fact, already has 600 gold per minute. What's the other one that I forgot? Net worth, 20k, out-farming the Furians significantly. Ting still doesn't have that BKB, assuming that's what he's going for. I'm gonna guess it's the case. Taking a lot of deaths, not getting many kills, or that much farm for that matter. And EG are looking a little lost right now. They're sort of roaming about. I think we're looking for some easy kills. We're definitely very far behind. The only way of getting back at in this, I feel, would be to find some easy kills. Find some heroes that are around where they shouldn't be, and as a result, and kill them because it's just 1 versus 3. And even the scales ever so slightly. But can they come back from an anti-mage that is almost level 25, 350 last hits, 6 kills, 1 death, Aegis of the Immortal? It's pretty intimidating, and the items for him are just going to continue to grow higher and higher and bigger and fatter and fatter. Mousesports pushing in on the offensive. Black moving in on the offensive, rather. Blinking ahead, looking for some easy gold. However, the team of EG are backing off and not going to be caught out just yet. Like Prophet, possibly working his way towards a BKB. Big congregation of EG by this ancient camp. The Mousesports don't know, or maybe they do. In comes Black, in comes the damage, but a Hex immediately. Demon going to be sent back to base. Entangle as well as Sprout to land down on Black. He's unable to blink out just yet. Fury and ulti will fly out. His HP is getting low. Shiva's Guard to fly out, but EG is already buggered off. Bambo, however, getting very low. Power Shot to fly through. The Illuminate will be just a little bit too out of range to do the damage that it needs to do to take down Bambo. He will simply back his way off to safety. 1437 leading in on the offensive. Illuminate, however, being a nuisance as it does best with the Sprite alongside the Urn, brings Venomancer straight back to where he needs to be. Now we're going to push on to the Hex to come down. 1437. Double Tornadoes flying out as well, being a complete nuisance. But at this stage, I don't think Mousesports care all that much about it. It looks to be like we're just waiting on one mistake before we push in. The Aegis of the Immortal is still available for use on the Antimage. The Illuminate is doing work, however, and the longer they take to push, the more damage this Illuminate will do. They have to simply just push in and go kill things. But EG have great positioning. The Illuminate spam is just being an absolute nuisance. But now we're pushing in. Heat Wave has been eliminated. The fortification has been dropped. Will only delay the inevitable for the next couple of movements. And Illuminate again just being a complete bloody pain in the behind. Sing a Song of the Siren to go out. Come with me. He's being caught out. He's about to take a fall. The only member of Mousesports to be here. Poor guy. There goes a Hex. Yeah, there goes the Entangle. Shackle going down as well. Even Fury and TPing in. They really wanted this kill and they got it. EG doing really all they can. We're just sitting back and farming these Ancients, but can EG come from such a deficit such as this? I don't think it's possible. We have an Anti-Mage, he has a lot of farm, and right now I feel it's only just a matter of time until Mousesports completely stomp over EG and bring the series 2-1 and secure victory and progression from within this tournament further on in the Defense 2 and closer to that 7.5 thousand euro top prize. I think 10,000 euros a prize pool. 7.5. I can't even remember. But I actually should know this. But oh well. We're closing in on 400 last hits. He's a happy anti-mage. A farmed anti-mage. A fat anti-mage. Item-wise, how do we look on EG? We've got Hood of Defiance, no doubt going to turn that into a pipe over on the side of Chen. We've just got that sheep stick alongside the mechanism. Naga Siren, Heart going for a butterfly, Radiance as well. Demon. BKB next, has an Ogre Club, 3400 in the bank, might just outright buy himself a BKB. And EG are doing what they need to do. We're looking around for easy kills. We even have a gem for counter warding and to make sure that no one goes invisible. Who the hell's going to go invisible? Could be invisibility ward, maybe. Rune, rather. Rune, not ward. But alas, failure smoke indeed. No one being found out. Let's just transition into pushing out this bottom lane, or at least that's what Fear's going to do. Illusions alongside the Radiance. A nice amount of burn damage, but being smart with the illusions as well. Using them to scout out ahead, make sure we don't get crept up upon. And we're back to farming the ancient camps. But it's not going to do much, the farming of these ancient camps. It's just going to... I think Anti-Mage is just a bit more capable of farming. Now, Mousesports looking for a smoke gank. Probably won't find anyone. No one to be found in this jungle. So another failure smoke gank coming out on both sides. Anti-Mage securing himself a Monkey King bar. Must have seen that medallion being secured up by the Naga Siren, and as a result knows that she's going for a butterfly. Or maybe it's possible that it's just being picked up for the Windrunner and her annoying Windrun. Anyone else have evasion? I don't think so. BKB being secured up by the Nature's Prophet. No stuns to be had by him. Illuminate to fly out also provides a little bit of scouting information. Mousesports lurking about in the jungle, but no one will be found. We're sending all of our illusions to various neutral camps in their jungle. Kill them all with the Radiance Burn, as well as a few right clicks to come out of those illusions. I think 1437 think they've found hit gold, and then they realize, oh wait, it's an illusion. Never mind, never mind. Slow to come down, mech charge to be used. It landed on the Naga Siren. What the hell? I don't know. I'm going to assume that's a bug. So, wait, did he steal the Naga Siren? Did he actually steal? Can you steal illusions? I think that's maybe what happened. That would explain it. I thought it was just slowed down. It seems it was stolen outright. Unification to go down this bottom lane. Mousesports looking to once again attempt this tier 2 tower. The last exterior tower standing for the team of EG, and EG is scattered all around the place. We've got some in the jungle. We've got some... We're just sort of, again, we're scattered around the place. Roshan has also returned to the game. We made no use of the Aegis of the Immortal to come in from black, and that's what we're going to settle for. Mousesports don't even care if EG know that we're taking this on. We have a fed anti-mage. We did indeed steal the Naga Siren, which is kind of cute. It's going to be used for a bit of scouting. Nice use of the wards. This is actually blocked off. They can't get down there without killing these, which is just hilariously awesome. But we can come in from the side. Tornado to come out, try and do a bit of damage. It's not going to do much, especially at this stage of the game. Power shot to fly out. These wards still creating impassable terrain. In comes the Naga Siren, in comes Fear. Is this a wise engagement? However, how will it unfold? The Aegis was stolen. It was taken by Dire alongside the Aegis. And in comes the fight. In goes the Wall of Replica. BKB has been popped off by Demon. And this is not a good fight for Mousesports right now. Hand of God to fly out. Every member of Mousesports is beginning to melt. Same with Black. Same with 1437. Chen takes a fall. Black gets his revenge. The Demon falls as well. They use that Aegis of the Immortal. And now we're moving in on Fear, who's the next member to fall. And Black returning straight back to where Demon is. A few right clicks is all it takes. Holy crap is the only words I can utter. What a steal, but unfortunately, even that great play will not be enough for EG to bring themselves back in this. I'm lost for words right now. That was somewhat amazing. Bloody hell. But from here on out, it's looking like GG for EG. Half of them are dead, and they can simply just kill this barracks. Maybe we'll settle for the tier 2 that's been sort of mocking the team at Mousesports, but I think they're happy to take the tier 3 alongside the barracks. Looking in on the offensive, Bulba being perma-stunned right now, getting taken down in a very rapid manner. Fury and Ulti to fly through won't make a difference. Demon moving in on the offensive as well. Sing Sing not getting caught out by the Hex, and we are going to back up on the tower. Illuminate to fly out too on the Keeper of the Light, who is riding an invisible horse, as we've seen time and time again. I don't even know why or what I don't know. I don't know why. Why doesn't he? Why is his horse invisible? Why is his staff invisible?
Regeneration.
Why? Seriously, look at how ridiculous he looks. Gold per minute looking strong. Net worth looking very strong. 2,700 closing in on 30,000. Not 2,700, 27,000. Looking at the gold, still in favor for the team of EG. Really? I guess it balances us out despite the massive advantage that the anti-mage purely has. But then the experience department, are these like swapped? These swapped, is the XP actually the gold? Big experience advantage. This seems wrong, considering all that. I guess it's relatively even. The rest of Mousesports actually have a pretty abysmal amount of gold, pretty abysmal net worth. We've got 2 to 3 very strong heroes in terms of net worth going on here. No new items thus far. Is Windrunner going for maybe Monkey King, maybe crits, maybe Rapier? There's a possibility, but I somehow doubt it. Pipe in hand for Keeper of the Light. We're looking for some easy kills once again. The only member is Black, and he can simply TP his way out to safety. Also has BKB, the Black King bar. Magical immunity galore. Now we're moving in on Black, and instantly Melee almost gets taken down. Mana Void to go down. Mechanism does nothing. A nice Shackle to come down from Black. Sing Sing moving in on the offensive. Ward Trap attempted, not quite successful. Hex to go down and Bulba. Shackle to follow. The Song of the Siren will not make a difference because it doesn't affect these wards here. Fear trying to do what he can, but alas, all he can do is very little at all. Chief's Guard to fly out was just an illusion, however. Once again, EG melting to mostly this anti-mage.
Illusion.
And Black just going to continue to pushing on the offensive. Didn't even use his BKB then. Is absolutely 100% fine. Diffusal Blade to be secured by the Naga Siren. Not sure if it will make much difference in any future engagement. The Demon about to find himself in a world of pain where the anti-mage blinked in. The shackles have come down. The impetus might be enough damage, might not even need. The BKB has been popped off. Not going to try and TP. Black comes in and stabs him in the back, and one right click is all that's necessary. Godlike being picked up by the anti-mage. What was that, like 11 kills, no deaths? It's pretty good, needless to say.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And this tier 3 will melt. Fortification is not available, and 2 members of EG are currently out of the action. And Black can just walk forward and right-click everything down. He doesn't give a single crap. Mana break to go down. Hex to follow. The damage is actually pretty heavy, and Black could get taken down here. Blinks his way to safety. The mech charge comes out. The Sprite's going to heal him straight back to where he needs to be and bring him straight back into the fight. Song of the Siren comes out.
Radiant's middle tower.
For whatever reason, a nice shackle, however. Black tied up with 1437, but it only lasts for a short amount of time. The tier 3 tower takes a fall. We will continue to go down on the barracks. Iron Shell as well as a cleave to come out of Black is too much for the creep wave to handle. The melee barracks take a fall. The ranger barracks will be the next to follow. The EG are doing what they can, but what they can is not enough. The occasional illuminate alongside the power shots not going to do much to stop this mighty pushing force of Mousesports, and the game is looking very, very secure for them. Mana leak to go down, Penance as well as a Hex and the Ensnare. The ward's being placed down, 1437 taking hits from the tower, getting a little bit low, but he should ultimately be fine. Maybe not. Mech charge to go down, he's getting low. Illuminate to fly through, 1437 is low in HP indeed. BKB is popped off for Black, electing to retreat instead of staying in the fight while he has that BKB. The wall has also come off, but once again, not the most effective of walls. They took down the tier 3, the barracks still stand, but Mousesports are looking strong. Finally, the gold is tipped in favor for the team of Mousesports, only by 2,500, but a 15k advantage in the XP department is very significant indeed. Runner still just having that demon edge, not sure what she wants to get from there on out, or if she even will be able to achieve that. Gold, diffusal blade, cheese, diffusal blade, and the null talisman? No, talisman of evasion. Null talisman's that intelligence thing, it's like an intelligence version of the bracer, essentially. Just not as good. Bracer better. Builds into drums, which is a good item. But enough of that. Let's push forward the team of EG and Nounce. But what will they be able to do? Smoke Gang to come out. Maybe if they can pick up a lone hero of Mousesports, it would be great for any future engagements, but everyone most likely has buyback money. Black most definitely has buyback money with his 5k. People who matter have buyback money. Let's just put it that way. 1437, how is he looking? As soon as I can click on him. Has buyback money. And what about Sing Sing? As soon as I can click on this bastard. Doesn't have the buyback money, has the BKB. Killing him will be a little bit more of a difficult feat. And the team of EG aren't going to find anyone caught out in this little attempted smoke gang. Not many successful smoke gangs going on in this game. Mousesports and EG unable to catch anyone out. But can Mousesports change this trend of failed smoke gangs which is going on in this game? Looks like the answer is no, because the entire team of EG is down bottom, with the rest of Mousesports being up top. In the north versus the south. But now we're sort of in the middle. The east, I guess. Demon going straight for crits. Try and right-click everyone down as best as he can. Seems Chen's getting a very late pair of power treads. Very late. Illuminate to fly out. The creep wave getting nuked once again. Sing Sing responds to that with a shock. The power shot takes all the final last hits. What a nice chunk of gold coming from the Windrunner. We're pushing in. The wards have been placed. Black coming in on the offensive, but the Naga Siren Scream has gone out. We're going to try and take down Black as fast as we possibly can. Take down the wards in the meantime. Very nicely done. Do we have the damage take down Black? No, because the BKB goes off, the Ensnare goes down. It's a little bit of an annoyance indeed. Shackle to follow through. Bambo's getting very low in HP. The Hex is falling down. BKB to pop off, and Demon doesn't matter. The right click damage is too much for the Hex to come down. The Hand of God to fly through, and the Pipe to build up the defense of Mousesports or of EG ever so slightly. Ensnare to come down on Fear. Chen gonna TP him back to base. 4 stuff being used defensively there. 1437 is a couple of right clicks from death. The power shot just barely missing him right there. The Furion coming in. He wants the death of Mousesports so much with the Hex, Impetus, Shackle to come down, Mana Break, and Windrunner instantly pops to the might of the Anti-Mage. White coming in once again. The Shiva's Guard takes a kill on him. Shackle to come down. A couple more right clicks is all it would take, and the entire team of EG are just melting time and time again, but the anti-mage finally takes a fall, but he just fires back straight into the action. Insing very low on HP. The Radiance Burn might be enough to take him down. It will indeed. The Riptide comes out. The illusions die just before they can do the damage that they need to do. And Black is already back in the game being T. How did he get in so far? I don't even know. Boots of Travel maybe, but nevertheless, the Hex is going down. Doesn't matter in the slightest. Boots of Travel indeed in hand. Universe, one more right click will do it, and there it goes. The entire team, a rampage being secured by Mousesports, being secured by Black. You cannot escape from the might of a farmed and fed anti-mage. Oh, that's a nice sound to hear, isn't it? Rampage. A long game, but a very, very good one indeed. Mousesports going up against EG, the third game with Mousesports securing the victory. Hop goes the Ancient. Victory out-yells Mousesports. Gentlemen, this has been the defense to Mousesports going up against EG in the playoffs. Game 3, it was 1-1 before. The third game, the winner of this third game was the decider of the final victor, and it was indeed that of Mousesports. A fantastic game. Anti-Mage farmed up, a bit too strong for EG to handle, and thus the team of Mousesports progressed further in this competition. They are a step closer to achieving that €7,500 prize. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Toshley. I'll see you next time.